When we think of teachers, we usually think of the teachers in the classroom, like us, the ones standing in front of the room, pointing at the whiteboard, trying to make us understand content. When I think of my first teachers, I think of my parents. Growing up, I remember my parents instilling in my brothers and me the importance of education. It started off as simple statements like, I wish I could have gone to college, or my situation would be easier with a degree. My young mind sparked with curiosity. What is college? What is a degree? Why is education so important? My father dreamed of studying archaeology, and my mother dreamed of studying to be a school counselor. Unfortunately, due to their socioeconomic standing, they had to work multiple jobs to support their families, which meant they did not have the time or money to attend college. Although my parents learned a lot from life, they still wanted to learn from books and educators. My mother signed me up for a college-bound student organization when I was in elementary school. The thought of college made me want to know more about opportunities and possibilities. In middle school, I visited San Diego State University. I was full of emotions, excitement, hope, and curiosity. My mother chaperoned and kept saying how great it would be if I attended this school. She continued to attend college-related events with me, where I was able to participate in workshops, create educational goals, and meet inspirations such as authors and professors. My father was busy at work for most of each day, so I would come home excited after each field trip and share what I had learned and experienced, and my father would listen with a smile on his face. Although my parents prepared me for my educational journey with inspiration and a push, they did not have the experience with advanced classes or higher education. When I was a sophomore in high school, an international baccalaureate English teacher approached me and asked me if I would like to be in the IB program during my junior and senior years of high school. Of course, I had no idea what this was, and neither did my parents when I went home and asked them for their advice on what to do. All that we knew was that they were advanced classes and they would count towards my time in college, because of course, I was going to attend a university. During my senior year, I was finally able to apply to colleges and await my fate. I was navigating this process on my own. I was the first in my family that would attend a 4-year university, so I did not know who to go to. Multiple times I would cry from frustration because I was so lost. But my parents were there to encourage me and remind me that an education is worth it all. Through the struggles of high school, I was awarded with an amazing gift, my acceptance letter to San Diego State University. So many changes were happening. I wasn't living with my parents anymore, I didn't know anyone on this huge campus, and I was dropped from all of my classes except one, so I needed to crash all the rest. As I walked into my only scheduled class, I was so nervous and did not know what to expect. As a professor was reviewing the syllabus, I raised my hand to ask a question. My professor belittled me by saying that I should just read the syllabus before asking questions. I was thoroughly embarrassed and did not feel welcome. As soon as class was over, I called my parents and told them I was not meant to attend SDSU and that it would be better if I just moved back home and took classes at a community college. Did my parents let me? Nope. They told me to stand my ground. They told me that I was meant to attend SDSU. They told me that I was going to be the first in my family to graduate from college. And I was. At the end of my freshman year at San Diego State, I revisited my major and knew I had to follow through with my dream of being an English teacher. I decided to pursue a degree in single-subject English. My love for the career I would be going into grew. I surrounded myself with like-minded people and thrived. Before the end of my educational career at SDSU, though, I found my academic soulmate, my tocaya. Her ambition and desire to strive as an educated person made me connect with her automatically. When it came time to apply to graduate school programs, she encouraged me to apply to UC San Diego's EDS program. After some time of overthinking, I decided to take the plunge and attend UCSD. I was not alone this time. This time I had Jessica. Here I am at UCSD, almost done with the EDS program. My love for education continues to grow every single day. I am thankful for the high standards my parents held me at from a very young age. During my student teaching year, I came across many different students from all grade levels. In particular, one student opened up to me. "Miss Macias, can you help me? Can you read my personal statement? I've been working on it alone and don't know who to ask for help." I sat down with her and supported her in her process of creating a beautiful personal statement that reflected who she was. I was her ally in a small feat towards becoming a college student. I hope that my love for education and my experience being a first-generation college-bound student will influence my students. I do not want them to feel lost like I was. I want them to know that they have an ally in their process to further their education. I hope to inspire them to find the importance in education as I have found the inspiration through my parents and Jessica.